Yo, peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon, and I help people ascend their consciousness and discover the path to enlightenment. Now, I'm going to switch it up a little bit today. I'm going to call Saturdays soft tone Saturdays. So I'm going to come at you with a little bit of a softer tone, a little bit of a sweeter voice, a little bit more soothing, instead of coming at you with so much fire, if that's okay with you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope that, you guys are enjoying your weekend, feeling a lot of love, feeling a lot of peace, stepping into your true nature. It's truly a beautiful time to be alive, guys. And, there's a lot of beautiful stuff that's going on in the world. Always try to focus on the positive. Always try to focus on the best possible outcome. Always try to be as optimistic as possible, because when we adopt that mindset, we start to see better things in our reality. Just remember that your inner world is a reflection of your outer world. So, if you want to change, just work on the inside first. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about how sacrificing some time in your life can get you 10 years ahead. And every successful person, every person that made it, every person that manifested their dreams, every person that grinded and got what they wanted out of life will always tell you that there was a period of life that they had to sacrifice. They weren't going out on the weekends, they weren't seeing their friends, they weren't going to the clubs, they weren't going to parties, whatever it might be. They were essentially isolating themselves and working on themselves, working on their businesses, working on their mindset, working on their inner world. And through that sacrifice, it actually excelled them 10 years ahead, 5, 10 years ahead, whatever the number is, doesn't really matter, more than other people. And the reason for that is because, it seems like everyone's just on this autopilot. Everyone's looking forward to the weekend. I was here, thank God it's Friday. Like, why is that the mindset, right? I'm never like, thank God it's Friday. It's just a normal day. Every single day is Friday, right? So every single day is a good day. I don't need to look forward to a certain day of the week in order for me to be happy, right? And that's because I've sacrificed. So you got to pay the price in order to get what you really want in life, especially if you're asking for big things. If you're asking for freedom, if you're asking for, unlimited abundance, if you're asking for whatever it might be, you're gonna have to pay a pretty hefty price for that, and you're gonna have to go through a lot of things in order to get there. But that being said, you will get there, right? So it takes time, patience, consistency, persistence, all these things. However, if you adapt the mindset that you're going to get there, and the universe is going to bring you there at the perfect time, then you realize that all the sacrifice can be worth it. It's not fun, seeing all your friends do things every single weekend and having to turn stuff down. But you need to look at the bigger picture, right? It's like, do you want to keep doing the same things every single weekend? Or do you want to sacrifice for a little bit and live the life of your dreams, right? So I've been in sacrifice mode for the past couple of years now. And, it's not like that I haven't gone out and done anything, but for the most part, I've been very isolated and focused on working on myself, on working on my goals, on just keeping a good mindset and a good vibration, on just developing more wisdom and knowledge, and reading a lot of books, and just really working on myself, right? That's what this whole sacrifice is about, is that isolation. You really get to know who you truly are when you isolate yourself, when you put yourself in a period of solitude. You get to really know who you truly are, right? When you're always out and trying to impress other people, and that's not your real self, right? So a lot of people aren't comfortable being alone, right? And that's a major problem. That's the root of unhappiness, right, is, you know, if you're not comfortable being alone, you always have to be with other people, then you need to work on that, because you should love yourself. You should always love yourself. You should love being with yourself 100% of the time. You know, that's when you become a very happy person. That's when you start to step into, you know, your dreams and your goals, and you start to understand that everything is happening perfectly right now, right? So, like I said, guys, I mean, if you look at any successful person, they will tell you the exact same thing. They will tell you, you know, life is about sacrifice. You have to sacrifice things. Like when I moved out west, I left, you know, a very comfortable job in a very comfortable place. I left, you know, a girl that I loved very much, that I've been with for a long time. I had to leave all that behind because I knew there was a better life for me, right? And I knew it was going to be very hard, and it was. But it was a sacrifice because, you know, I just knew. I knew in my heart and in my soul that I had to make a change, that I had to step out of my comfort zone in order to, you know, become the person I am today, in order to keep, you know, accelerating towards my goals and my destiny, right? Like, I want to help the world. That's the main reason that I am after unlimited abundance, is because I want to give it all back. You know, I want to be that person that's gonna, you know, light up people's lives all over the world, you know, help children and feed millions of people, all that stuff. Like, that's my vision, right? That's my true passion. Like, I love speaking to you guys. I love, you know, doing the YouTube thing. But, you know, when I go out and I help someone one-on-one, and I just see that flame and that fire inside of them, that's my true passion. That fills my heart so much, and you know, that's what I'm after. That's really what I want. Of course, there's going to be other things that come along with it, you know, as the byproducts. But, you know, I really just want to help this world as much as I can. So, you know, I've been in the process of manifesting this for a very long time, and I'm starting to see it come to fruition, which is an amazing thing. It's very humbling to realize that you are the creator of your reality, and that anything that you put in your mind will become your reality 100%. You know, you just have to believe and focus and put 100% faith and trust in it, and it will become your reality. Like, I promise you. But you do need to sacrifice. You can't think that you're just going to do the same things every single weekend and, you know, spend all your money on, you know, things that don't serve you, right? Instead, you gotta, you know, put that stuff away for things that are gonna help you in the future. You know, purchase assets instead of liabilities. You know, don't buy a house that's just gonna take money out of your pocket. Buy a business, buy a rental property. You know, continue to build your asset column instead of building your liability column. Like, there's no reason to buy, you know, a $70,000 car to impress people when, you know, that could have bought you a business that in turn, that cash flow can buy you that car in the future, right? So never really wanted to try to impress other people. Didn't really care to do that. I see a lot of people doing that, and it's super unfortunate because that's your ego. You know, that's your ego. And you know, if you guys take that hard-earned money and invest it wisely, you're gonna see good things play out in your future, right? So that's what the sacrifice is all about. It's not just about, you know, leaving people and leaving your comfort zone. It's about everything. It's about sacrificing the little things in life in order to get ahead. And once you start doing that, you're gonna start to see beautiful things happen for you, I promise. So just remember that sacrifice is a big part of life. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it. Welcome it. And it will treat you really, really well, I promise. So I hope you guys like the soft tone Saturdays there. I hope you guys, you know, aren't afraid of sacrificing for a little bit, because it will go a long way in your life. It'll propel you ahead, I promise. So that's really all I wanted to say today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, we'll part ways. So peace, love, and have a glorious